Here is the Kid Buu with all its accessories. It comes with 5 additional heads, not including the one that's on it, and 10 pairs of hands. 10 hands, 5 pairs, not including the ones on top of the figure. It also comes with a key effect, as this is the version A. They did have replacement fingers because the ones included in the box are the ones for the version B. Is this worth the base price of $65? No, because you don't ever get this at the base price. 65 plus tax plus shipping. This is $80 to $90 all in. And for that, I would rather get this Debon Snow White from China with this having issues. Or, even better than this Debon, you could get the Debon Solomon. Not Debon, but the Solomon by Solomon. Figuarts GPO2A. That is so much more of a bang for your buck. You could get any number of Gundam or figures. Honestly, this figure wouldn't even be that bad. I do have issues with the hand pegs. My neck peg got stuck in the head. That was an annoying fix. Honestly, someone needs to release a kit for the bottom part of this figure because that's where it really falls apart. If this bottom part was a lot better, I could probably forgive it. And the part that sucks is it's all great. Another nitpick, or not really a nitpick for $80 to $90, is that the little tentacle is uneven, and it's the same for all of them. I would have liked to see Tonsen have his little banana thing on top of his head, either movable or in different poses, depending on the head. Now, I don't want to hate on Tonsen too much, but goddamn. This is the Adolescent Malevolent Boy, Kid Buu, by Tonsen Arts. This kit was a little disappointing. I was so excited for it when Tonsen showed the photos. However, being Tonsen's first full figure, it has a lot of issues. First, the QC is definitely not up to par. 2, the articulation and articulation design, especially on the lower body, is trash. It looks great. If he just made it a statue, it would have been awesome. Also, the box design could be a little better. It's a little big for a Kid Buu. It does come with a lot of accessories, but for like $80, I expected a little bit more. Now, it's going to be a really long time before Tamashii does Kid Buu. But the number one issue I have with this kit, number 1, QC. Number 2, this horrible leg design. They have that big-ass 3.0 gap, and the knees on this suck. The range of articulation is not the biggest flex of this kit. Also, my kit has a pretty big and noticeable seam line on his left leg. This is as far back as I can get the knee without forcing it. The other knee goes a little further back. So either due to, me being an idiot, that's possible, or more likely, QC issues. After some fiddling, I've got it to be able to go back further. However, it didn't feel the greatest. So this kit definitely needs to be lubed up. And when you do move the legs, that big-ass gap. Look at that big-ass gap. Wow. That is also not good looking. And Super Buu is definitely better. He does have a big gap, but he articulates way more than this. I do recommend getting the Tonsen Art Toys, not from Omnime, but from Hobby Model Store on AliExpress, because Omnime sucks. I ordered this when they initially put the pre-orders up, over half a year, not half a year, but a really long time ago. They created a fake tracking number, said, hey, we're shipping it, and then never shipped it. I've ordered a ton of stuff from Omni-Man and I haven't had issues like this in the past. However, any of the Tonsen art have taken an inordinate amount of time for them to get to me, get here. Not only is Omni-Man more expensive with shipping, tax, and the store, they're based in Dallas, so take that with you will. If you love Dallas, great. If you don't, well, that sucks. They're expensive. They don't have any customer support. They suck so hard in responding to their messages, and their cancellation fee is kind of insane. I wanted to cancel my order from them. In the order, I have version A of Kid Buu, version A of Trunks, and the Super Buu jacket, which released forever ago. Uh, Pretty much, Omni sucks, and it kind of feels like a drop shipping operation. I would not recommend ordering from them. My final thoughts on this figure: be careful with articulation. It is a very fragile kit. I don't know why it came with an extra baggie of hands. Two, it looks awesome, but it doesn't move so great. I know Kid Buu is pretty wanted because Bandai is still in the Cell Saga, early Cell Saga, pre Super Vegeta. We still need a second form Cell. And they're busy creating your 10th Super Saiyan Goku using the 2.0 mold. If you have money and you're itching to buy something, I would highly recommend getting a $35 budget figure like the Super Vegeta that just released. Sorry, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Or the upcoming Daima figures. I'm probably going to skip the mini/kid Daimas and get maybe the adult one if they get it. But now I'm a master student, so money is a little more tight, but that's besides the point. Anyway, this has been my quick overview and thoughts on Kid Buu. I'll try to include some posing photos. However, there isn't a ton of posability with this kit. Here is some commentary. The figure looks awesome. Too bad the legs suck a little. Here is post lubricant. I did also Super Saiyan 3 Vegito. He looks so good. The issue is he doesn't move as well. All the accessories. I love this yelling face when he's pumping his chest. Kid Buu after Vegito's done with him. Kid Buu sleeping, getting ready for back shots from Vegito. Quick articulation section. Sorry if it looks funny. I am doing this with half lens. So head, it's a little funky, loose. Neck articulation is weird. It's just the peg that moves. Forward. Doesn't look very high. But head is very limited. Giggity. You have these shoulder cutouts where you can kind of move it front and back. It wiggles. It's a little stiff. So you may want to lube that up. You have your shoulders. They can go into a T-pose. A little more, actually. You gotta be careful. Your ab articulation isn't great. It's basically a little bit of a swivel. And the back, there is a gap. Musculature looks great. The arms, be careful. This is where mine was pretty tight. Can swivel like that, 360. I had to put some lube. Also, giggity. Knee crunch kind of sucks. You can get a little bit more, but there'll be a gap in the front, and the legs just look bad. You can do splits, but also limited, and it has the early 3.0 weird-ass big thigh cut. Swivel. Good thing about articulation is at the wrist, at the bracelets, he can move and swivel, and same with the leg, and also the toe. So that is really good. His ankle is awesome. And of course, you have the toe bend. Fuck you, Marvel Legends. Here's his backside. And the thigh is pretty loose. Arms, yes. arms can bend. Also a little tight. It can do a little more than 90, but don't force it. And coming back out can be also pretty scary. That's it for the articulation section. It's a little worse than I was expecting. I was honestly kind of hoping it would be better. But yeah, it's Kid Buu.